3, 2, 1, bang.
Hello everyone, this is John Williams along with Brandon Lambert bringing you the play-by-play and all the action of Anderson County basketball this season. Tonight the Mavericks tip off the 24-25 season on the road here in Knoxville against the Webb Spartans. Once again, my name is John Williams, joined by Brandon Lambert. And Brandon, we couldn't be more excited coming into this season. Not only the product that Anderson County will put on the court with the girls, Lady Mavericks, and the Mavericks, but also we're just excited to announce that we are a part of Maverick Media this season, bringing everyone out there in Mavland all the action of Anderson County basketball, Lady Mavericks, and Mavericks, and we're just really excited about the opportunity. I'd like to thank Daniel Collins. He's the mastermind behind the Maverick Media, and also Rachel Bettinger, their producer. So just thrilled and just grateful and thankful to be a part of the Maverick Media this season.
100% also want to say hey to all the Maverick fans watching on Maverick Media tonight. This is an exciting moment for all of us here. We're in a new era of broadcasting here today, John, and I could be proud to be part of this.
Yes, sir, and you know, we've been on, this is our third year working together, and I'm excited to be working with you. You know, we're on Facebook Live, and also this year we're on YouTube as well, so we got better equipment. We got Daniel here with us tonight as the producer, setting everything up, and just really takes a lot off of us. I know that, and it's just, we got sponsors, and we got everything. This is like Anderson County football, you know, this season, the live streaming. So we're just glad to be part of the herd, I guess, so to speak.
100%, man. It's a big treat to do this, and I tell you what, I got to see these guys up close and personal, doing all the football games. Also with Rachel getting involved with the NAGAF football games as well, the two that we've done over the course of the fall. But I tell you what, getting to be a part of this, it's an unbelievable treat for all of us. And for all you Maverick fans that want to know where we're at, search up Maverick Media Productions on YouTube. Also search up Anderson County Mavericks football live streams on Facebook. Also, they've also put out an Instagram account just today, so make sure you go ahead and give that a follow.
That's right, Brandon. Moving on up, and tonight the Mavericks, as I mentioned, tipping off the season in the Hall of Fame game here at Webb School of Knoxville. Webb, a private school. They made it to the state semifinals last year in the state before being knocked out by Brentwood Academy, I believe. But last year, Webb went 25-5. It's an outstanding basketball team. I'm not really sure what all they returned this year, but just looking at him, looked like a really good team. Their coach, my head coach, Ricky Norris, longtime coach at Oak Ridge, and I sort of date myself here a little bit. I remember watching Coach Norris play basketball for the Carnes Beavers back in the early 90s. And Coach Norris went on to a longtime coach for Oak Ridge High School. So he's a very successful coach. He's here at Webb now. He's been here at Webb for quite a while. And so the Mavericks coming into this game tonight, no slouch themselves. They are coached by head coach Jordan Jeffers in his third season as the head coach of the Mavericks, assisted by Jordan Shipley. This is Coach Shipley's second season as assistant coach with Coach Jeffers. And I believe also Tony Lambert, I saw on the roster, is going to be one of the assistants for Coach Jeffers this year. But Coach Tony Lambert, he's knee-deep in football, assistant coach for the Mavericks, and they've got a big game this Friday night, certainly in the state quarterfinals against the Greenville Green Devils.
Yeah, it's a big moment going for our school in general with the Mavericks in the state quarterfinals, our football Mavericks, excuse me, in the state quarterfinals against the Greenville Green Devils. But yeah, talking back about that, about this Webb team, they are a tough team out of Division II, the privates, what we call the privates of East Tennessee.
Private sector.
Yeah, Division II, Class AA's East Region. Of course, we mentioned loss to Brentwood Academy, 63-48 in the state semifinals at Tennessee Tech University. The Mavericks themselves, not bad season last year, 22-10, 8-2 in their district. They are the reigning District 4 Class AAA regular season and the defending back-to-back tournament champions. Of course, their last game prior to tonight was a loss to the Union County Patriots on a buzzer beater by Braxton Buckner, 52-49.
Right, a very heartbreaking loss for the Mavericks last year, as you mentioned, in the region semifinals, and it's been quite a while since the Mavericks had reached that point in the tournament. I think you have to go back to 2007. Ran in there, Coach Derek Wallace coaching then for the Mavericks, but Anderson County, two-time district champions the last couple of years, so be going for a three-peat this season. But Anderson County, going down the roster, we have 8 seniors this year, 3 juniors, 1 sophomore, and 1 freshman, and they are led by a pair of seniors, Brandon Dake. Dake has averaged about 15 points a game the last 2 seasons. And Brandon is a 6'3" senior forward guard. Also inside you have Hayden Craig, about 6'3" senior, just a jumping jack on the floor, do a little bit of everything. And you also have Cam Lawson back. He's a sophomore this year. Last year he was named newcomer of the year in the district.
Yeah, Lawson was a big key in last year's incredible season by the Mavericks. But it's gonna be hard for him with the lone sophomore in the starting 5 tonight, with this all bunch of senior talent around him. Guys like Brandon Dake, Hayden Craig, and of course Justin Bunch and Dylan Hopper also getting their starts in the lineup. We're also mentioning about 3 other players that are missing tonight with their commitments to football, that being Trent Strickland, Riley Wolfenbarger, and Gabe St. John.
You're right, Brandon. Also, Anderson County lost 3 seniors off last year's squad. Cole Russell, who was named district MVP in the district tournament. Also, Dalen Cole and Ryan McGee. So Coach Jeffers having to replace those 3 seniors. Will not be easy, but there are some players back for the team, and also some young guys coming up that you mentioned there earlier. So right now we're going to maybe pause for a national anthem. Maybe we'll see what's in store here as we are live here at Webb School of Knoxville. But right now, Brandon is looking at the roster for Anderson County real quickly. Gavin Higgs, Ethan Nelson, Justin Ayers, Cam Lawson, Trent Strickland, Justin Bunch, Riley Wolfenbarger, Hayden Craig, Dylan Hopper, Landry Sharp, Brandon Dake, Kaiser Stout, and Gabe St. John for head coach Jordan Jeffers. Right now we're getting ready for the national anthem.
At this time, fans, would you please rise and direct your attention to the American flag at the side behind the south goal. And now, please remain standing. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Veterans may render a salute as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
There you have the national anthem here at Webb School of Knoxville. As Anderson County getting ready to play the Webb. So right now we're getting ready for the starting lineups. First for Anderson County.
First up, number 3, playing as guard, Cam Lawson.
Sophomore guard Cam Lawson.
Number 5, playing as point guard, Justin Bunch.
The junior point guard Justin Bunch getting his first career start.
Post, Hayden Craig.
At the post, Hayden Craig, 6'2" junior.
Playing as guard.
Dylan Harper also getting his first start. He is a senior.
Shooting guard, Brandon Dyke.
Hopper, 5'10" junior, and Brandon Dake, 6'3" senior. Head coach Jordan Jefferson, assisted by Jordan Shipley. Now the starting lineup for the Webb School Spartans. Webb School went 25-5 last season. State semifinalists.
Number 0,
Owen Lentz, a junior, 6'1". Number 1 point guard, senior Jalen Pompey, 5'8".
Number 5, Alex Sleep as a forward.
Number 5, junior forward Alex Sleep, he's 6'7". Also Cam Sweargen, a junior. Number 3, 6'5", wing. And Wilson Luton, a junior wing, 6'4". I believe the Sweargen kid, his dad, if I'm not mistaken, played for the University of Tennessee back in the late 80s.
Also, fans are not permitted on the playing court during
I would say that would be a good guess. We're getting ready to tip it off here, live here at Webb School. We're glad you could join us. As it's boys only tonight, no girls game, just boys only. In the Hall of Fame game as the Mavericks begin the season, tip-up controlled by the Spartans. Here's number 1 with the basketball. It's Pompey. Pompey gets it inside to Sweargen. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Good defense inside by Hopper. Craig now gets the rebound. Hayden Craig now brings it up court. Webb in a man-to-man defense. Gets it to try to get it to Lawson's. It's on the way by Pompey. Shot no good. Rebound. Loose on the floor. Goes off of Maverick as Hopper was on the floor. It'll be Webb basketball. Inside it goes to Sweargen, and he is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
Foul on number 3, Cam Sweargen. His first, team first.
Cam Sweargen to the line. He's fouled by Cam Lawson, his first, team first. Just underway here at Webb School. And first free throw, no good. And we are part of the Maverick Media, and we'll appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight, bringing you all the action all season long. Anderson County basketball. Second free throw by Sweargen is good. Spartans lead 1-0. Full court pressure now by the Spartans. Anderson County.
Full court pressure is going to be in favor for Webb, I feel like, tonight.
Anderson County no problem that time as Craig loses it. Tried to make a drive, and it's picked up by Webb. Second turnover on both possessions for the Mavericks. And there's a turnover. Good hands that time by Craig. It's Anderson County now with it. 1-0 Webb. 6:58 to play here in the first quarter. Season opener for the Mavericks. Here's Dake now being guarded by Leaf. Leaf 6'7". They've heard about Dake. They're going to shadow him. Here's Craig now with it. Nice crossover. Gets it inside. They're going to call for a travel. Craig didn't like the call. Third turnover for the Mavericks, Brandon, on 3 possessions, yet to get up a shot.
Yeah, that interior defense of Webb has really been locked down tonight, John. That's gonna be a tough defense to get around, and you got to watch out for that pickpocket steal.
Mavericks in a man-to-man as Leaf gets inside, goes up over Dake with the left hand and scores, and it's 3-0 Webb. Webb with the size advantage on the Mavericks. Leaf 6'7", Swearigan 6'5". There's a three from Dake in the corner, no good. First shot of the season for the Mavericks, rattles in and out. And here come the Spartans back up court. Jumper from the left corner.
Number 10,
Wilson Luton hits the three. And it's 6-0 Webb. Lawson now gets it to Dake, being guarded by Leaf. Back up top to Craig. Is it stolen away? This is Lentz with it. Drives to the basket and scores. And it's 8-0 Webb, and Coach Jordan Jeffers wants a timeout. We'll go ahead and take that timeout with him. You're watching Anderson County basketball on Maverick Media. Pompey score. Leaf. All right, we're back here live at Webb School. Webb jumps out to 8-0 lead, Brandon.
Yeah, Webb's off to a hot start here tonight. As I mentioned here, that the interior defense for Webb has been locked down tonight. Mavericks need to find a way to get around that. Ethan Nelson checked into the game during the timeout.
Yeah, Nelson back in the game. He's a senior. Yeah, Mavericks having problems with turnovers here early. And a good job by the Mavericks that time getting into Bunch inside, and he dishes off to Dake, and Dake is fouled.
Owen Lentz is the foul.
Foul on Owen Lentz.
Foul on Lentz, his first, team first. Team's correction, team second. And Brandon Dake at the line. Try to give the Mavericks their first points of the game and the season, and the free throw is good for the senior, Brandon Dake. All district, all region last year, averaging about 16 points a game. Second free throw by Dake, no good. Rebounded by Lentz. Here's Alex Leaf with it, back on the left corner by Luton's three is no good. Rebound is by Swearigan, just went up and got it and lays it in. Swearigan's got three, and Webb leads 10-1. Justin Bunch now bringing the ball up court, gets it on the left wing to Lawson. Now Ethan Nelson with it, back up top to Bunch. Bunch tries to penetrate, cut off a Swearigan. Up top now to Dake. Here's Dake working on Luton, takes it to the basket. Shot will not go. Rebounded by Lentz. Gets it in the corner to Leaf. Guns a three.
Travel.
But before he can get the shot off, he travels. Turnover number 2 for the Spartans. And then for the Spartans, number 15, Hudson Torres. Torres, a 6'1" sophomore. And here's Lawson with it, working on Pompey. Pompey is a senior, Lawson a sophomore. Newcomer of the year last year in District 4. Nice pass by a Bunch to Dake, misses the shot inside. Here come the Spartans. Swearigan to the basket, lays it in.
Layup for number 3, Cam Swearigan.
Swearigan's got 5 to lead all scorers, and the Spartans lead in double figures, 12-1. Mavericks looking for their first field goal. There's Dylan Hopper on the baseline. He's cut off and fouled. That time the foul called on Wilson Luton. As Owen Lentz checks in for Swearigan.
Foul on number 10, Wilson Luton.
Bunch inbounds to Cam Lawson. Nelson up top. Over to Bunch, and they're going to call an offensive foul. I believe it was on Ethan Nelson.
Yep, an illegal screen.
Legal screen. Legal screen on Nelson.
Foul on Ethan Nelson. His first, team second.
His first, team second. 12-1 Webb. Cross court pass. Pompey, three, no good. Rebound. Tried to be tracked down by the Spartans, goes out of bounds. It will be Anderson County basketball.
Owen Lynch was intended to go for the rebound, out of bounds, and it goes back to the Mavericks. Hopper with the inbound going to Ethan Nelson.
Webb trying to apply a little full court pressure that time. A little token pressure by Torres. Dake now with it. Top to Lawson. Lawson on the left wing to Nelson. Can't get a shot off. Hopper up top. Hopper tries to drive off the glass. Shot no good. Rebounded by Torres.
Too much pressure close to the basket. The Mavericks are getting that close, and Webb is putting on the defense, and Webb puts another bucket in. It is 14-1 in favor of Webb.
Yes, and Webb's getting some easy baskets inside. They're able to get to the basket, get some layups. It's 14-1 Webb. Here's Lawson now, right wing to Nelson. Nelson in the paint, spins, reach in, call it a jump ball. Lentz reached in. It's going to be Webb basketball as two more subs come in for the Spartans. Number 3, Swearengin. Also number 22, Schuler Heck. For Anderson County, number 0, Gavin Higgs, a senior, checks into the game. Here's Higgs. He's open. Gets it back up top to Dake. Webb, man-to-man defense. The Mavericks really having trouble getting a shot off here early. Nelson on the baseline. Mavericks swing it around. Hopper for 3. It's no good. Rebound by Torres. Gets it up to Lentz. Lentz now the shot up by number 22 that time.
That's Schuler Heck.
Schuler Heck has just checked into the game. And it's 16-1 Webb. Here is Nelson. He's going to be bumped.
Foul's going to be on Lentz.
Lentz second foul. Also for Webb coming in, number 4, Javon Durrell. Third team foul on the Spartans. Mavericks still looking for their first basket. They're under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Dake being guarded by Swearengin. Here's Hopper now. Kicks it back to Dake for 3. Shot no good. Rebound to Lawson. Knocked away by him, and here come the Spartans. They're running the floor. Here's Durrell with it. Good defense by Nelson to prevent a layup that time, Brandon.
One of those easy bunnies we talked about. Could have been made there if that went in, but out of bounds. It's going to be Webb. It still remains Webb basketball. About 1:38 left to go in the first.
Inbounds from Durrell up to Torres. Torres looking on Higgs. Higgs is going to reach in and commit the foul and count the basket. That was Schuler Heck, with the basket. No correction, I was right the first time. It was Torres. As Higgs gets the first foul. And we'll go ahead and take another timeout. Your score, Webb 18, Anderson County. Me?
No.
Okay, I can hear you though. But all right, we're back here live here at Webb School of Knoxville. Webb jumps out to 18-1 lead, minute 35 to play here in the first quarter. And Hudson Torres will try to complete a 3-point play after the timeout. Free throw is no good. Rebounded. Swearengin gets it to Durrell. Durrell on a cutter there by Heck, and Heck scores. Hex got 4, and Coach Jeffers wants a timeout, 30-second timeout. Your score, Webb 20, and Anderson County 1. We're just going to keep it right here, Brandon, and this is not the start Anderson County wanted here tonight against this powerhouse private school, Webb.
Yeah, 19 points deep in the hole. You do not want to have that start like that beginning of the year. But then again, you are lacking football talent for the seniors, so that's probably a reason why you're down tonight.
Yeah, we got 3 senior football players out, but you know, this team here has been practicing hard all summer, all fall, and they have to be disappointed in this start. We got number 21, Kaiser Stout, in for the Mavericks after the break. Stout is a 6'3" junior. The Webb just really playing good defense. They forced the Mavericks into 4 turnovers here in the first quarter, making everything difficult. Here is Dake now, up top, guarded by Sweargen. As I said earlier, I believe a namesake of Clarence Sweargen, played for the University of Tennessee back in the late 80s. There's Nelson, shot up, no good, rebounded by Leith. Gets it up ahead to Torres, and another easy bucket for the Spartans. They're getting back, and Mavericks are not getting back, Brandon.
No, they're not. The defense, as I mentioned, locked on defense for Webb. Anderson County got to find a way to play a little shake and bake on that defense.
Well, they're going to have to get some points, too. That will slow that fast break down. Mavericks still without a field goal here in the first quarter. 25 seconds to play here in the first. 22-1 Webb. Here's Dake with it. Gets it to Lawson. Lawson has it knocked away by Torres. Torres now will drive to the bucket and score. And it's 24-1 Webb. 7 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 5 seconds. Here's Nelson. Shoots a 3 deep. Shot off the front iron, no good. And that's in the first quarter. Your score, Spartans 24, Anderson County 1.
Diesel Works, located at 107 Little Senator Circle in Clinton, is East Tennessee's premier diesel shop. Tom and Patty Bodette have over 30 years' experience specializing in automotive and diesel repairs. From routine maintenance to high-end performance builds or flatbed sales, Diesel Works has you covered. Give the Power Stroke Specialist a call today. 865-498-8904.
Anthony is using Community Trust Bank's mobile banking with Zelle to pay for today's lawn service, his share of the big lunch meeting, and the graduation gift he was supposed to send to his niece yesterday. And that means Anthony is on time for the big game, where the future Hall of Famer hits his first home run.
Zelle at Community Trust Bank. Fast, easy, and secure. Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust.
All right, welcome back into Webb School. All Spartans here. Brandon, 24-1. Spartans outscoring the Mavericks in the first quarter. Anderson County yet without a field goal. Only a 1 free throw by Brandon Dake. There's a 3 by Webb in the corner. No good. Rebounded Sweargen. And good defense there by Nelson. Gets the steal. Gets it to Lawson. Back to Nelson. Nelson quickly up court to Dake. Dake under the bucket, goes up, shot blocked by Leith. Gets it back, backs it back out. Dake open for a 3. There it is. First
swish.
3-pointer of the season. First basket of the season for the Mavericks, and it's 24-4.
For 3.
Dake's got all 4 and a whistle. We got a jump ball on the floor. And it'll be Anderson County basketball. So Brandon Dake hits that 3-pointer, Brandon Lambert.
Yeah,
and the Mavericks cut it down to 20. You see if they can cut into this lead here get it down to sizable.
I've been giving Brandon Date the moniker of the three-point king here in Anderson County. Broke the single season three-point record 2 years ago, and last year broke the single game three-point record. So Brandon Dake right now, the three-point king of Anderson County right now.
Certainly is, and a nice pass by Nelson into Dake, working on Leaf, blocked by Leaf. Leaf 6'7". And here comes Pompey. Pompey working on Lawson, backs him down, gets it back out to Leaf. Leaf now steps up beyond the arc, guns a three, and it's good.
The old fake out routine there.
Alex
You got to be
Leaf.
ready.
Alex Leaf has got 5 points, and it's 27-4. Webb on the floor for the Mavericks. It's Dake, Nelson, Stout, Lawson, and Higgs. Dake open top of the key for three.
Another one.
3 points for number 15.
Swish, Brandon Dake. He's got all 7. It's 27-7 Spartans.
That's kind of the wake-up call that this Maverick team needed right there. Brandon Dake, three-pointer away again, no good. Rebound by the Mavericks.
Yeah, that's the team we're accustomed to seeing. There's Lawson, he guns a three. It rattles and falls. 27-10 now. It's Cam Lawson. Knocks down his first basket of the season. We'll keep it right here. It's 27-10 as Webb's going to call a 30-second timeout. So a great start to the quarter for Anderson County, Brandon. Great start.
Yeah, great start of this second quarter here. That's a wake-up call right there. That's the one wake-up call this Maverick team needed. A lot of three-pointers. 2 from Brandon Dake, 1 from Cam Lawson.
It's a Maverick team known to be able to knock down the three, as you said, led by the King Dake. As they set the school record last season with three-pointers made in a game with 13. So 27-10, Webb leads Anderson County. 5:48 to play here in the second quarter. Thank you for tuning in as we are now part of the Maverick Media, part of the Herd. We've always been a part of the Herd, but now we are part of the Maverick Media, which brought you Anderson County football all season long, and we're excited to be part of the basketball broadcast as
2
well.
points for number 1, Jason
Pompey.
As Pompey gets the basket, another layup for the Spartans. Most of their baskets have come at the rim. They lead by 19. Here is Anderson County with it now. Craig, right side to Hopper. Hopper on the baseline. Finds Craig open inside. His shot short, no good. Rebound, Torres.
The bunny. A bunny right there for Hayden Craig, and it did not go through.
Torres kicks to the corner, and there's another
2
basket.
points for number 0, Owen
As
Lentz.
Owen Lentz scores. And just like that, the Spartans is back up by 21, 31-10. Here's Nelson with it. Falling gets it away to Bunch. Bunch pulls up, jumper shot short, no good. Rebounded by Lentz. And there is Pompey to the basket.
2 points for
What a
number 1,
move.
Jalen Pompey.
Getting around and gets the basket to go, Brandon.
And a foul in the process. It's going to be foul's going to be on Justin Bunch. That's going to be his first, team first in the second quarter. I want to remind him also, John, 5 fouls per quarter as per the rule last year from the TSSAA.
And number 1, Pompey's three-point play attempt is no good. Here's Lawson now at the Bunch. Bunch in the corner for 3, no good. Rebounded by Webb. Here comes Pompey up ahead to Durrell. Durrell's layup is no good, rebounded by Craig. Craig has it stolen by Pompey, gets it inside to Lynch, shot up overhead, no good. Durrell there to put it in.
2 points for number 4, Javon Durrell.
Javon Durrell, a 6'1 sophomore, and it's 35-10 Webb. Here is just the Bunch wearing number 4 tonight. Bunch now with the basketball. There's Lawson with it. Lawson in the right corner of the bunch, swings it up left wing to Hopper back up top. West playing really good defense, Brandon.
Yeah, they are playing some tough interior defense. And a foul called on Jalen Pompey.
Foul on number 1, Jalen Pompey. His first, team first.
That's going to be, looks like a blocking foul possibly against Pompey.
Number 11, Duran Taylor in for Webb. 35-10 Spartans. It was 24-1 after the first quarter. Here's Dake now with it up top. Spins on Taylor. Shot off the glass is good. Brandon Dake has 9. It's 35-12 Webb. Pompey with it. Gets loose on the baseline. His pass goes out of bounds. Turnover on the Spartans. Third turnover for Webb. That's number 22.
Skylar Heck
in for Webb. Back in, Schuler Heck. Schuler Heck is a 5'9" freshman. So on the floor for the Mavericks is Cam Lawson. He is a sophomore. Hayden Craig, a senior. Brandon Dake, a senior. Dylan Hopper, a senior. And Justin Bunch, a junior. Here's Lawson now up top to Dake. Hopper gets a screen from Dake. Gets inside, shot up. No good. Rebound by Webb and a whistle. And there was a foul on the Mavericks. They got Hopper trying to get the steal
12,
after Webb player got
His
the
first,
rebound.
team second.
It's Hopper's first foul. Team second of the quarter for the Mavs. 2:35 to play. Here in the second quarter, boys only game here at Webb School. Hall of Fame game here tonight. The girls will tip it off on Saturday morning at 9 o'clock at the AC Corral as Lentz gets loose inside and scores once again. And it's Spartans up by 25, their biggest lead. Lawson now at the free throw line, pull up, jumper is no good. And Torres skies for that rebound. Brings it up, looks to penetrate, cut off, and it's Taylor open for a 3. It's good.
Number 11, Duran Taylor.
Gets a 3. And that's the third 3 of the game for Webb. They lead, once again, biggest lead, 27-39-12. Minute 40 to play here in the second quarter. Dake to the basket, strong. And he is fouled. He will go to the line.
Foul on number 22, Skylar Huff.
Skylar Heck with a foul. That's going to be his first, team second. Brandon Dake at the line for 2 free throws coming up for one of the seniors on this Maverick squad. First free throw, good. Makes it 39-13 Webb, as we have Wilson Lutton checking in for Webb. Also checking in for the Mavericks,
Landry Sharp.
It's going to be number 14, freshman Landry Sharp.
Here's Sharp, the freshman. Second free throw, Dake is good. He's in double figures now with 11. Mavericks have 14, 39-14 Webb. Minute 30 to play here before halftime. With an open 3 that time, no good. Rebounded, Durrell goes up, his shot no good. And back gets it on rebound. I think the foul's going to be whistled on the Mavericks.
Going to be on Landry Sharp.
Foul on number 14.
Foul going to be on number 14, Landry Sharp. Going to bring
his first, team third.
His first foul is going to bring the team fouls up to 3 for the Mavericks.
Landry Sharp, 6-foot freshman from North Middle School, played on that middle school team last year. Went to the state tournament. Only freshman on the varsity squad right now for the Mavericks. And there's a turnover by Webb, their 5th turnover of the game. Henderson County with the basketball. They trail 39-14.
Craig.
Not the start the Mavericks wanted here on opening game of the season. But they're playing a pretty quality opponent in the Webb School Spartans. Lawson pulls up in the paint
2 points
and
for
scores.
number
The
3,
sophomore
Cam Lawson.
has 5 all in the quarter, 39-16. Dake has 11. Lawson has 5. Here is Heck in the right corner. Now swirl, penetrates, gets it to an open
2 points
inside.
for
Wilson
number
Luton.
10, Wilson Luton.
Wilson Luton with the bucket, 41-16. Webb running away right now with this one. 30 seconds left before halftime.
Dake thought about a 3. Pulls it back out. Yeah, Webb got off to a strong start. Mavericks playing much better here in the second quarter offensively. Here is Sharp. Sharp with it. Gets it to Lawson now, 10 seconds. Lawson, right wing, corner, Higgs back up top to Dake. Dake, 5 seconds. Dake will look to score. Pulls up for a 3.
Good!
3 points for number
Brandon
50,
Dake, big 3
Brandon
at the
Dake.
buzzer for the Mavericks. Cuts the lead, Webb lead to 41-19 at halftime, Brandon.
Nice 3 right there to close out the first half for Brandon Dake. And the Mavericks may have a little post in them heading into the second half.
Got a little momentum going into the halftime. So right now, we'll keep it right here. All right, we'll keep it right here for a couple minutes, Brandon. And right now, Webb once again leads 41-19 here at halftime. Anderson County actually outscored Webb 18-17 in the second quarter.
Better second quarter that time from the Mavericks. Obviously, Webb with that hot start to begin the game at 24-1, and the Mavericks need to carry this into the second half as we go into it. And now we go into commercial break. We'll have our sponsors. We are in halftime. Once again, the score: Webb Spartans 41, Anderson County Mavericks 19.
Gavin Hayes 1, Ethan Nelson 1, Cam Lawson
All right, welcome
1,
back into
Dylan
Webb School of
Caldwell 1,
Knoxville. We are at halftime
Landry Sharp
here
1,
as Anderson County in their
Cooper 1.
season opener here against the Webb Spartans.
Scoring
Webb
totals for
leads
Webb at the
41
end of
to
the half.
19
First, Owen Lentz,
here at
8,
halftime,
William
Brandon,
4,
and
Cam Swearingen 5,
Anderson County got
Devon
off to
Durham
a
2, Alex
slow
Lee
start.
5, Wilson Luton 5,
No
Uriah
field goals
Taylor
in the
2,
first quarter as
Houston
Webb
Jarvis
jumped out to a
6,
24-1
Skylar
lead.
Hawkins 4.
However, Anderson County
Foul
outscored
tells at the half
Webb
for Webb.
18 to
Owen Lentz
17
2,
in the
Jalen
second quarter
Hawkins 2, Cam
to make it a
Swearingen 2, Alex
41-19
Lee 2,
game
Wilson Luton
here at
2.
halftime.
This is what the Mavericks want to do here for this second half. You want to get off that early start here. Try to play some tough defense against Webb and try to keep them off the board.
Exactly right. Webb with some size advantage, and they're getting to the basket very well. Quickly, we run down the scoring. You want to run that down, Brandon, for Webb?
Yeah, sure thing. For Webb, Owen Lentz with 8 points on the night. Jalen Pompey with 4 points.
Jalen Pompey has 1 foul.
Javon Durrow with 2 points. Cam Swartz with 5 points. Alice Leith with 5. Wilson Lunt with 5 points. And Hudson Torres with 6. Skylar Heck with 4 points. And that'll do the scoring for Webb. For Anderson County, Brandon Dake with 14 points. And Cam Lawson, 5 points.
Right, only 2 players in the scoring column for Coach Jordan Jeffers and his Mavericks. Dake with 3 3-pointers for his team high. 14 here at halftime as Webb basketball to start the third quarter. And there's Swearingen to the basket strong. He's hard to stop, Brandon. He's got 7.
Yeah, Cam Swartz, you talked about it. His dad played for the University of Tennessee, and that signs of his father right there in him.
I don't know for sure if that's true, but I'll be willing to bet my bottom dollar. It's Ken. Don't see many Swearigens around these parts, but Clarence Swearingen was a great point guard. I don't want to say great, but a really good point guard for University of Tennessee back in the late 80s. He was there when Thompson Bowling Arena opened up as the starting point guard. He was out of Memphis area. So here's Anderson County now with the basketball. Bunch with the basket layup, no good as Anderson County goes with their original starting 5 that started the game. Quickly up court comes the Spartans, and there's a 3.
Wilson Luton
knocked down by Luton. And he's got 8. And it's 46-19. Webb with 5 quick points here to start third quarter. That matches Webb's biggest lead at 27. Spartans full court pressure defense. Here's Hopper now working on Lentz, and he scores.
Dylan Hopper with his first points of the season, 46-21. As 3-pointer on the way, no good. That one was Leith. And rebound by the Mavericks. Hopper
running.
for 3. Air balls and no good. Sorry about that, John.
Here comes Webb quickly up court. Swearingen once again to the basket. No good, and they're going to call a blocking foul on the Mavericks. It's on Justin Bunch. And Mavericks' first foul of the quarter and the second foul of the game on Justin Bunch as Cam Swearingen goes to the free throw line. He has 7 points. Swearingen is 6'5" junior. Free throw is no good. Swearingen now 1 of 3 from the free throw line. The Mavericks will be back in action on Saturday at the play day at Anderson County High School. Also, the girls will start as well on Saturday morning. So Swearingen gets 1 of 2 And it's 47-21 Spartans. Here's Craig now with it being guarded by Leaf. Leaf, a 6'7" junior. Coach Ricky Norris's Spartans got a young team. A couple of their big players, only juniors. Here's Lawson now backing Pompey down. Backs it back out. Left wing now to Dake. Dake being guarded by Luton. Webb playing good defense. There's a deflection. It's picked up by Lentz on the back dribble, and he gets to the basket. Owen Lentz, also just a junior. And it's 49-21 Spartans. Lawson, he's a sophomore. Pull up, jumper's good. Cam Lawson.
Contested shot right there by Lawson. 49-23.
Lawson's got 7. Short shot that time by Lentz on a 3. Leaf saves it in. Webb maintains, pass deflected. And a foul called on the Spartans. Foul is on
Lentz.
Owen Lentz. That's going to be Lentz's 3rd foul, I believe. There's a couple substitutions. Swearengin goes out. And Pompey goes out. Placed by Torres and Durrell. Ethan Nelson out with the basketball. 6-foot senior. It's to Lawson. Lawson in the corner to Dake. Back up to Lawson. Back to Dake. 49-23. We're halfway through the 3rd quarter. Webb leading. And all Spartans here tonight. However, the Mavericks did outscore Webb in the 2nd quarter. Nelson shot no good. Picked up by Craig. He drives. His shot no good. Craig looking for his first points of the game, and there's a foul on Webb.
It's going to be Wilson Luton.
Foul's on Luton. His 2nd.
Team 2nd.
And the Mavericks, it's first game of the season, Brandon. Hall of Fame game. Long way to go. Hayden Craig at the line, but they're going to need Craig this year. He's going to have to score, you know. Gavin Higgs in for Anderson County, replacing Dylan Hopper. Craig's first free throw is no good as the senior looking for his first points of the game and the season. 2nd free throw by Craig is no good.
Gets it back though.
Mavericks get it back. Dake thought about it, gets it up top now to Nelson, being guarded by Durrell. Left wing Higgs back up top to Craig. Craig now going to be fouled by Duran Taylor. Taylor, a 6-foot freshman, 215 pounds.
That's a big player right there for Webb. And Taylor gonna be tough player inside the bucket. Dake trying to drive, no good. Rebound by Wilson Luton. And Duran Taylor with the bucket.
Duran Taylor. 51-23 Spartans. Score at halftime was 41-19. Austin's 3, no good. Here's Torres with it. Up ahead to Heck, and Heck scores.
Good from Skylar Huck.
Heck's got 6. It's 53-23. Biggest lead of the game for the Spartans at 30. Austin now up top to Dake. First shot of the 3rd quarter hits the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Higgs. Gavin Higgs.
Stolen by Torres.
8th turnover of the game for the Mavericks. Here's Torres, swings it across the court to Durrell, goes out of bounds. As Cam Swearengin checks back into the game for Coach Ricky Norris's Webb Spartans. 53-23. 2:15 to play here in the third quarter. Here's Higgs with it, being guarded by Torres, gets it to Craig. Man-to-man defense all night by the Spartans. They get it inside the Dake. Shot no good. He's going to draw the foul on Duran Taylor.
You foul the big man, you go to the free throw line. That's going to be a big advantage for the Mavericks if they can get the big man fouled.
That's Taylor's second foul both here in the quarter. Fourth team foul, and Dake's free throw is good. Brandon Dake now with 15 points, as he is 3 of 7 now from the free throw line. Gets both of them to go. 53-25 Spartans. Sort of a sparse crowd here tonight at Webb School on a rainy night here in Knoxville. Inside shot, Torres no good. Kicks it out to Taylor. His shot no good. Rebound Swearingen now. Swearingen being guarded by Craig on the baseline. Craig tries to draw the foul. Couldn't get the call. Ball goes out of bounds. We're going to say it went off a Maverick. And it will stay with the Spartans. Webb 25-5 last season in Division II AA. Made it all the way to the state semifinals before losing to Brentwood Academy. And Swearingen now up and under shot is good. What an athlete. Swearingen now with double figures with 10. Here's Nelson up top to Dake. Dake brings it over to Lawson. Lawson in the corner to Higgs. Higgs cut off by Torres as the Mavericks set it back up. Ethan Nelson drives inside, shot no good. Rebounded by Swearingen, and you have to credit that Spartan defense once again.
Yeah, that Spartan defense has been locked down. Defense, Swearingen drive to the bucket. Foul by Cam Lawson, was going for the block. Draws the foul instead. That'll send him to the free throw line.
It's Lawson's second foul of the game and second of the quarter for the Mavericks. There's a couple subs getting ready to check in as Swearingen hits the free throw. He's got 6 in the quarter, 11 for the game. Kaiser
Sharp
Stout.
and Stout.
Yeah, Stout number 21. Kaiser Stout, 6'3" junior. And Landry Sharp, number 14, a 6-foot freshman. In for Coach Jordan Jeffers. Coach Jeffers in his 3rd season as head coach of the Mavericks. And Swearingen gets both to go. He's got 12. And Webb leads by 32. Up top now to Nelson behind the back dribble. Trying to shake Torres. Can't. Gets it now to Sharp, being guarded by Taylor. Here's Sharp with it now. Back up top. Here's Stout. Stout to Nelson. Nelson trying to back Heck down. Shot goes up and in, but it's going to be whistled for the offensive foul. Looked like Nelson extended that arm.
Yeah, he extended the arm, and it's an easy call right there with the ref in front of him. It's going to turn the ball back right over to Webb.
That's Nelson's second foul, team 3rd. You got a little perspiration on the floor as they try to get that up. Brandon, do you have the schedule for Saturday? We'll look at that before we get out of here tonight, but still got some perspiration on the floor. One of the Webb players slipped right now. They're going to have to get the towel out there to clean that up. But Brandon, while we're doing this, go ahead and give that schedule for the Lady Mavericks and Mavericks on Saturday.
Sure thing, John. The Lady Mavericks will start the day off at 9 in the morning as they play the Central Lady Bobcats. For your Mavericks, they will start the day at 10:15 as they'll take on the Sevier County Bearcats. One of 2 games by the Mavericks against this Sevier County Bearcat team that they're going to face this year. Our girls will play the Lady Bearcats at 12:45. And our boys will end the night off against the Heritage Mountaineers at 8:15. Now keep in mind, folks, game times may not be accurate to start time, but a three-pointer by Ethan Nelson is good, and that will take us to the fourth quarter. The score, the Webb Spartans 59 and the Anderson County Mavericks 28.
Welcome back into Webb School. My name is John Williams, joined by Brandon Lambert, as we are with Maverick Media, bringing you Anderson County basketball all season long, both Lady Mavericks and the Mavericks. And as Brandon mentioned, the play day on Saturday, the Lady Mavericks playing at 9 o'clock and the boys to follow at 10:15. Both teams will have two games on Saturday. We'll go over that schedule once again before the night's over. But right before third quarter, Ethan Nelson hit a three-pointer to cut that Spartan lead down to 31. Has Webb outscored Anderson County 18-9 there in the third quarter. Here's Cam Lawson way on the right wing to Sharp, and his pass intercepted by Alex Leaf. And Leaf's going to be fouled as he goes up for the layup.
Ethan Nelson with the foul.
Fouls on the senior Nelson. That's Nelson's third foul, team first of the quarter. With 7:18 to play, 59-28. Right now we do not have no running clock. I do not know if we'll have a running clock here tonight. It is a Hall of Fame game, so maybe they will yield that, hopefully, for the Mavericks, as Luton guns a three, and it's good.
3 points for number 10, Wilson Luton.
Wilson Luton now in double figures with 11. That's his third three of the game, and all three of his threes have been from that left corner. Spartans still in the man-to-man defense. 62-28 Webb behind the back dribble. Nelson gets to the basket, loses the ball, and they fight for it on the floor. It's Leaf and Nelson.
Jump ball.
And good sportsmanship there as Leaf helps Nelson up. And the possession arrow to the Webb Spartans. Anderson County, though, Brandon, really successful season last year, one of the most successful seasons in school history, making it to the region semifinals, and that team looks like they can at least get back to that position this year, don't you think?
I think so, but depends on how tough this schedule is. Obviously, the district going to be a little more tougher. Going to get a little tougher this year with how last season ended with Union County. Obviously, though, they lost a lot of senior talent from last year's team. Clinton, we know they're going to be extremely competitive with guys like Tegan Bollinger and Bryson Maddox. The Scott Highlanders, obviously, tough as always. Coach Jordan Jeffers knows that squad for 6 years. We know what that team is like. Three-pointer on the way by Higgs. That's no good. Covering the gap should be a competitive game, but I don't think really should hurt too much in the Mavericks. And the Gibbs Eagles could be a one-on-one deal, as a three-pointer by Jalen Pompey is good. to 28 in favor of the Webb Spartans.
Yeah, it should be an exciting season in the district, as you mentioned. All those teams, Brandon and Anderson County has won the district tournament the last 2 years. Last year they won the regular season and the tournament. So they'll be going for a three-peat this season, and I think they have the team to get there and to contend for another district championship. You know, we're going to get some players joining the team from the football squad. I know Trent Strickland, he played as a sophomore, did not play last year. I know Coach Jeffers will be glad to get him back, but also you have, as Pompey scores again, but you have Gabe St. John. He was a starter last year on the basketball team for Campbell County. And also Riley Wolfenbarger. Wolfenbarger's will be his first season as part of the basketball program. So it's a long season. This team out here tonight is really much better than the score indicates here tonight, I feel. As you know, Webb is a really good team, obviously, but Anderson County, I think, is better than what they put on the floor here tonight. But this will only make them better as the season goes on, playing good competition.
Ooh, stuffed right there by Wilson Luton, and a slam dunk by Alex Leaf.
Yeah, alley-oop there from Owen Lentz to the 6'7" Alex Leaf, and there's a three by Nelson. It's no good, and Coach Norris and Webb's going to call a substitution timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it right here. We're going to take a commercial break. Back here at Webb School, 69-28 Webb, as Alex Leaf moments ago, Brandon threw down that alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that alley-oop is going to be a common theme when a game like this gets out of hand real quickly. Don't be surprised if we see that again here.
Leaf now checks out of the game as Coach Ricky Norris and Webb got some of his reserves in the game, as Durrell swirls to the basket. He's got 4 and 71-28, biggest lead for the Spartans at 43. Lawson shot off the glass, no good. Rebound here, Swearingen now. Swearingen takes it right down the middle, and one-hand jam.
One-hand jam right there by Swearingen, 73-28. It has been all Spartans here tonight.
Here's Lawson. Higgs guns a three. Bang! Gavin Higgs.
Nice three right there on the wing from Gavin Higgs. One of the seniors on this Maverick squad.
There is Durrell for a three. It's no good. Rebound Taylor. Taylor now inside, up over his head. No good. Swearingen. And Craig Ballin for the rebound. Craig comes out of there with it. And the Flying Dutchman. First time we've said that tonight.
First time we said that this season.
Right, yes. He's not really got going tonight. I know he's battling a little toe injury last week in practice, as Lawson's three is no good. Here come the Spartans. Here's Duran Taylor with Javon Durrell. He knocks it down.
Javon Durrell with the mean green.
Another three for the Spartans, as they seem like they're in mid-season form here tonight.
Yeah, they are deep in mid-season form. Dake with a three on the way. It's good. Brandon Dake. 76-34 in favor of the Spartans. Nice three from the three-point king, Brandon Dake.
Yes, he's got 19, and it's his fourth triple of the game. There's another lob up.
Oh, another alley-oop.
Swearingen. No good, as Swearingen hung on the rim before he could get the pass, and Swearingen will check out of the game, the 6'5" junior. being placed on the floor by Torres. Here's Craig now on the floor for the Mavericks. His pass stolen away, and Torres lays it in.
Points for number 15, Houston Torres.
Houston Torres got 8:78:34. A minute to play here in the fourth quarter, Brandon, and it couldn't get over any quicker for the Mavericks.
It couldn't get any over much quicker like that. Lawson's three, no good. Rebound by Wilson Luton.
Another three by Webb. It's short, no good. That's Heck with it. Gets his own rebound, and he travels. That clock's running now, Brandon. Running clock here in the fourth quarter. They're going to put running clock, and they're going to run it. And 35 seconds to go in the game. 78-34.
Unless the Mavericks don't make another shot here.
Webb leads. Here's Hopper, cross court to Dake. Dake wants another three. He drives, penetrates, gets it to Craig now. Craig behind the back dribble, has it stolen by Taylor, gets it back. Bunch now to Dake. 9 seconds, guns a three, it's no good. Rebound Luton, and a whistle and a foul.
That should do it.
That's going to be it. And that's the final score. That's the ball game, folks. Final score. Webb Spartans 78.
Spartans won.
Anderson County Mavericks 34. We'll go ahead and take a.
We'll turn you over now to the man in charge of Maverick Media, Mr. Daniel Collins. Daniel?
All righty. Hey, folks, this is Daniel Collins, one of the owners of Maverick Media. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all enjoyed that game, please make sure you follow Maverick Media here. We would greatly appreciate it. Folks, that is all for game one for Anderson County here at Webb. Make sure to give Brandon and John both their due diligence. They do a great job for us. We appreciate them. And yeah, we can get him on his way out. We'll just do an interview and I can post it. And folks, we will not be live Friday, but we will be bringing you all updates as Anderson County takes on the team from up north, Greenville.
The Greenville Green Devils.
Greenville Green Devils. All right, folks, we appreciate y'all.